Wrap your feet in aluminum foil every night. Here's what science says. The bizarre trend of wrapping your feet in foil scroll through the deeper corners of social media or alternative health forums, and you might stumble upon a peculiar piece of advice. Wrap your feet in aluminum foil every night. Proponents claim this simple, shiny kitchen staple is a panacea for everything from chronic pain and the common cold to fatigue. It sounds strange, almost like a joke, yet countless testimonials swear by its miraculous effects. But what's the real story behind this metallic foot mummy trend? Is it a forgotten folk remedy with hidden scientific merit, or just another internet myth wrapped in a shiny package? In this comprehensive guide, we'll unwrap the claims, dive into the science, or lack thereof, and give you the final verdict on whether you should be raiding your kitchen drawers for your new favorite socks. What we'll cover: the most common health claims associated with foil wrapping, a step-by-step guide on how people are doing it, a deep dive into the scientific evidence for and against the practice, an exploration of the placebo effect and its power, potential risks, and a final, evidence-based conclusion. The supposed miracles. What are the claims? Advocates of aluminum foil therapy present a wide array of benefits. The core idea often revolves around the foil's ability to interact with the body's energy fields or meridians, concepts rooted in traditional Chinese medicine but not recognized by modern science. Let's break down the most popular claims. Key purported benefits. Pain relief. This is the most common claim. People use it to soothe aches from conditions like arthritis, gout, sciatica, and general muscle soreness. The theory is that the foil has anti-inflammatory properties and reflects the body's own energy back into the point of pain, promoting healing. Fighting colds and flu. Some believe wrapping your feet in 5 to 7 layers of foil, with paper or cotton in between, for an hour at a time can stop a cold in its tracks. The claim is it has powerful antiviral effects, combating fatigue and insomnia. By rebalancing the body's energy flow, wrapping feet in foil is said to alleviate fatigue and promote a more restful sleep. Some even place strips of foil in the freezer before applying them to their face to look more awake. Soothing burns. An older and very dangerous piece of advice suggests that wrapping a fresh burn in aluminum foil can relieve pain and prevent blistering. The how-to, a guide to the method. While we are not endorsing this practice, it's important to understand how it's done to analyze it properly. The method is simple and requires just a few household items. The standard foot wrapping protocol. Gather your supplies. You'll need a roll of standard aluminum foil and sometimes bandages or socks to hold it in place. Cut the foil. Cut a piece of foil large enough to cover the painful area or the entire sole of your foot. There's often a debate about whether the shiny or dull side should be against the skin. Most proponents say the shiny side should be against the skin to reflect energy inwards. Wrap it up. Place the foil on your foot and secure it. This can be done with a bandage, medical tape, or by simply pulling a sock over it. Wait it out. The duration varies. For pain relief, many suggest leaving it on overnight. For colds, the recommendation is often 1 hour on, 2 hours off, repeated several times. The scientific scrutiny, fact versus fiction. This is where the shiny claims begin to tarnish. When we hold these practices up to the rigors of scientific investigation, the evidence is virtually non-existent. Let's deconstruct each claim. Claim 1, pain relief, arthritis, gout. While people may genuinely feel less pain, it's highly unlikely the foil itself is the cause. Here's what's likely happening. Insulation and warmth. Aluminum foil is an excellent insulator. It traps body heat, preventing it from escaping. This warming effect on a sore joint or muscle can provide temporary comfort and soothe stiffness, much like a heating pad or warm socks. The relief comes from the warmth, not any magical property of the aluminum. The placebo effect. The placebo effect is a powerful and well-documented phenomenon where a person experiences real physiological changes, like pain reduction, simply because they believe a treatment is working. The ritual of carefully wrapping your foot, the sensory experience, and the expectation of relief can trigger the brain to release its own natural painkillers, endorphins. There are 0 credible scientific studies showing that aluminum foil has topical anti-inflammatory properties or can interact with the body's energy fields to reduce pain. Claim 2, fighting colds and flu. This claim is biologically implausible. The common cold and flu are caused by viruses. These viruses infect cells inside your body to replicate. wrapping the exterior of your feet with aluminum foil has absolutely no mechanism by which it could kill or inhibit viruses inside your respiratory system. Any perceived effect is likely a coincidence, or again, the placebo effect making you feel slightly better while your immune system does the actual work. Claim 3. Combating fatigue. Similar to pain relief, there is no scientific basis for foil affecting energy levels. Fatigue is a complex issue with myriad causes, from poor sleep and nutrition to underlying medical conditions. Wrapping your feet might be part of a relaxing bedtime ritual that helps you unwind, leading to better sleep and less fatigue, but the foil itself is an inert participant. Claim 4. Soothing burns. This is the most dangerous claim of all. Applying foil to a burn is a terrible idea and goes against all established medical protocols. Critical safety warning: do not use foil on burns. Never apply aluminum foil, butter, ice, or any other unproven home remedy to a significant burn. Here's why it's so dangerous. It traps heat. Foil is an insulator. Applying it to a burn will trap the heat, potentially driving the damage deeper into the skin tissue. Infection risk. Kitchen foil is not sterile. Placing it on broken skin can introduce bacteria and cause a serious infection. It can adhere to the wound. The foil can stick to the burned skin, causing excruciating pain and further damage upon removal. Proper burn care. For a minor burn, run it under cool, not cold water for 10-20 minutes. For anything more serious, seek immediate medical attention. The power of mind and ritual. If the science isn't there, why do so many people swear by it? The answer likely lies in the fascinating intersection of psychology and physiology. The placebo effect cannot be overstated. When you truly believe something will help, your brain can create that reality. This isn't just in your head in a dismissive sense. It's a real, measurable neurobiological event. Furthermore, the act of performing a self-care ritual, taking time to do something special for your body, can reduce stress and promote feelings of well-being, which can indirectly influence pain and mood. The final verdict: to wrap or not to wrap. So, should you wrap your feet in aluminum foil tonight? Based on the evidence, the answer is a clear but nuanced no. The purported benefits of foil wrapping for pain, colds, and fatigue are not supported by science. The effects that people experience are almost certainly attributable to two things: the simple insulating properties of foil keeping their feet warm, and the incredibly powerful placebo effect. The bottom line: for colds, fatigue, or serious pain, don't rely on foil. It's ineffective and could cause you to delay seeking proper medical treatment for a real underlying condition. For burns, absolutely not. It is dangerous and can worsen the injury. For warm feet, sure, it works as an insulator, but a good pair of wool socks is probably more comfortable and just as effective. While wrapping your feet in foil, for reasons other than burns, is mostly harmless, it's a solution without a problem. If you suffer from chronic pain, persistent fatigue, or frequent illness, the best course of action is always to consult a healthcare professional. They can provide evidence-based treatments that are proven to work, saving you time, effort, and a lot of perfectly good aluminum foil.